What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XYO today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. It is the 19th, sorry, what am I thinking? The 21st of June. Here we are at about 1.1%. It's because we were up 19% a second ago. That's why I was thinking 19, man. Here you are up 17% on the day. Beautiful reaction. Something's going on here, you guys. We're looking at this on Coinbase. Doesn't look like a whole lot of volume is coming in. More volume on a daily time frame than we've seen in a little bit, right? Since like May 25th. We still have 8 hours left in the day, so there's some time for that volume to come in. Don't get too excited. Low volume moves like this can come back, but I mean, this is exciting for now. We're going to see if we can depict or predict is probably a better word, where the price is going to go from here. If it does continue, if this is just a one-off and we'll go back like this, we'll figure all that out. I want to look at XYO on this real quick. Let's see, XYO, 134 million, 9.3 million. That's not bad volume. That's really not bad volume at all, actually. For a move up. I mean, for a move up like that, I guess you would want to see a little bit more, but 7.5, that's not bad, man. That's desirable. That is desirable volume. So good job seeing that. Let's look on the 1 hour time frame and zoom out from there. Hit that like button, you guys. Let's get started, all right? Here we are. 1 hour. Look at that. It just happened, too. Wow. What? Wow. So over the last 30 minutes, you're making the move now. Okay, so hey, even less significant the levels of volume, right? Because most of that volume clearly came in the last 30 minutes. This is the real deal. Something's going on right now with XYO, you guys. Oh wow, that's awesome. I wonder, is there any news or something? Let's look on this. Let's look at x.com. I feel like anytime I say that, I think of like Eric Crown. Any news, guys? Any news? Just if you remember, man, from years ago when he started saying that, it's become a meme and it's hilarious. Bought myself more XYO. Well, yeah. 3 minutes ago you posted it, so it was cheap this morning, but it's not as cheap now, is it? I hate this coin and liar team who are talking Q1, layer 1. Everyone forgot about them. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about that. It sounds like you hate that you're missing out on gains here is what it is. Pivotal point, small dip. This is invalidation of weekly RSI. I mean, this guy called it. He's sitting pretty right now, right? He called it a couple days ago, or 19 hours ago, a whole day ago. Let's see. I just bought more XYO. I love it. What is happening with XYO? I don't know, Kryptonita. I don't know. I've been invested. Okay, that's cool. Give me some news. No news, guys. Okay, well, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe there's something else here. Let's see. XYO news. We'll just go with that. Any news? Is there any news? No news at all, actually. Wow. Okay, so it's just bumping, man. Probably because somebody's buying a lot of it right here for whatever reason. We've seen this happen, though, right? We've seen this happen. You look at the 4 hour time frame. We've seen pumps like this happen. These little volume pumps. This one's a little bit more. Shall I say fantastic? It's a little bit more. It's got a little bit more purpose built behind it, and you are kind of breaking out of this downtrend here, but it's not enough for me to be completely convinced that you're going to do anything but pull back, right? You absolutely might pull back. No offense to the people who just bought 3 minutes ago. If we're looking at this on, let's look at the 15-minute time frame here. Yeah, I mean, 5 minutes, 51 seconds left. That's not a friendly looking candle. You are pretty deep in the overbought zone. That's nice, above the 90. I wouldn't be surprised if you continued growing, but let's just see. Let's look at some relative fibs and see if we can determine where you are. First, I do want to look at the 1 hour time frame here. Bullish divergence there. You're having a nice reaction off of that bullish divergence. You're pretty overbought. I would expect, over the coming hours, if you wait, you'll probably have a little bit of support, maybe right at this area, and then you continue to grow. And it might not even take that long. I mean, this could just be the beginning of something fantastic. It would be great if by the end of the day you're up like 20, 40 more percent than that. I mean, this is kind of how it happens, man. Before alt season starts, you get random altcoins, and not random. XYO's been around for a long time. This is a crypto that a lot of people in the space are aware of if you've been in the space for like 3 cycles now, at least since the 2018, the year of 2018, right? I think that's whenever this thing came out, right? Or was it a concept in 2017 and then the token listed in 2018? I forget the whole history, but if you've been around, you know about this coin, right? Coins like this will pop off. They take their turn, and then it's like the foreshadowing of the coming alt season, right? That tends to be what happens. I want to use this. Let's look at the daily time frame. because it's just so consistent to the downside here. There's nothing really to go off of. We're going to go off of this low to high here. Low to high here. 786, couldn't even reach it up to the golden ratio. You might find turbulence around here. It's right around 1 cent. Psychological resistance, yes, yes. Prior support here, prior resistance, resistance there, resistance right there. Yeah, you could find some resistance here. Don't be sad if you go back down, right? I mean, to be fair, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, you could even go lower than that low there, but I don't know if I would call for that. The daily RSI looks good. Bullish divergence there, right? That's definitely nice. You're having a good reaction here. I'm assuming you're going to move up. I am assuming that you're going to move up. I don't think this is a one-off, right? Let's look at this. High to low. 236, finding resistance there. Okay, so what you need to do is get above that 236. You don't need to go all the way up here. You just need to like get a little bit above that 236, something like this stuff here. If you can get above that 236, get up to those areas, then you're going to essentially validate, even if you pull back from here, that you will inevitably go to the 382. And it would actually be really nice if you did something like this, right, where you wick just above the 236 today. Tomorrow you come down, you find support at like prior support, prior resistance. You give people an opportunity to buy at slightly cheaper prices, and then inevitably go up to 12.5 cents. Sorry, 1.25 cents. 12.5 cents, yes, in time, but 1.25 cents. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Sitting here at 1 cent too. What's your market cap, XYO? 147 million. That's a low market cap for this coin, man. Honestly, this thing's got 100x potential in it by the end of the cycle, guys. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Do your own research, okay? Do your own research. Let's see if they updated anything on CoinMarketCap here. I'm just looking for some news-related shenanigans, guys. Give me some news. I want to know why. If there's something to back it up, that's cool. If not, it's really actually not that big of a deal. Show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. You know what? You know what they say? They say, show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be some good news coming out from this. There's going to be some kind of good news. We don't know what it is, but it will be some good news probably. What about this? Let's look at the 1 hour again. Zoom out. Compare it. Yes, we've seen stuff like this even before. That's a lot more volume, though, than what we've seen in recent times. So, I don't know, man. Something feels different about this right here. And we are at the right time in the markets to start moving up. But again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Don't be too surprised if you do get a little volatility, okay? A little bit of volatility in the form of pulling back to about 1 cent, 1.04 cent. You're at 1.08 right now. Maybe pull all the way back down to just below 1 cent in itself, right, at prior areas of support here, right? I'm not saying that that's the high. If that was the high, we could measure it like this, but the golden ratio is down there at 0.0979, 0.0966, 0.093. You could even go all the way back down. You never know. So don't get too excited, but this is definitely interesting what's happening right now, and I would think that you've got some interesting things coming your way as far as growth goes. If we're looking at this on a weekly time frame, on Coinbase, should we be on Coinbase? Let's be on something else. Let's go on crypto. Yeah, there we go. High to low, okay? High to low overall. Finding support at your 382. I would expect that your next move, whenever you make your move, we're on the weekly time frame, okay? This is not going to happen by the end of the day. Not even by the end. I mean, maybe by the end of next month, I would expect that you're at about 5.6 cents at least. You're probably going to be at 5.6, 5.7 cents at least. I really wouldn't be surprised, especially with how low of a market cap you've got and with how well established you are. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw something that did take you all the way to like 21 cents. Much past that, I have a hard time seeing. But at this point in time, by the end of July, I'm thinking more like 5.7 to 8.3 cents. That's what I'm thinking, somewhere around your all-time highs right there, maybe even just above there. Let's look at this. Let's look at this relative high to low here and see if we can deduce something. Yeah, I like that. Maybe 14 cents is a good area to stop at, but 21 cents is probably like the maximum that I'd expect. I think this thing does have some potential to run, man. I really do. And I think that you've got a nice formation, right? You've actually got a really nice formation here, better than most this cycle. If we're looking at the relative low from September 2023, your bear market low there, I guess that was your bear market low, but whatever. You're up right now about 260%, which is better than the average crypto. You've seen a high overall this cycle already, like 15x. Very, very volatile. Very, very profitable if you're trading this thing. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we pull back a little bit from here. But I think, again, this is just kind of a good tiding, a good signal that that you are at the low. I do think that you have found your low. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If you go lower, it's okay. It's really not a problem. Like maybe you're just very near your low. You're getting some positive reaction off of that. But if we're looking at this chart, you bounced right off that 786. You got a really good reaction off of that. So again, if you come back down, don't be worried. Even if you bounce off of that, I wouldn't be worried. Even if you go lower, I wouldn't be worried. This thing is soon enough to do what it's doing now, but even more. Whenever you get above 1.1 cents on a daily closing basis or weekly closing basis, you get above 1.1 cents, I think it's time to get excited, okay? Not excited because you found your low, but excited because you will be moving up higher. And really, I think that the real area to get truly excited about is probably like 1.7 cents. You get above 1.7 cents, and then we're looking to take out this high here, right? And going up to those prices that are like 5 to 10 cents, maybe even more than that, right? Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, I said 5 to 10 cents. I mean 6.2 to 10 cents. Yeah. Or even higher. Even higher is possible. I want to look at this one more time. Hold on. I'm going to take this high to low. Golden ratio. Golden ratio. I like to see it. 2618. 16 cents, man. Might be where you go. 16 cents. High to low here. I don't know. I really like that 20-cent area, you guys. I really do like that 20-cent area. If you don't stop at 20 cents, you'll stop somewhere around your all-time highs, maybe just above 10 cents, right? At least 5.8 cents. I would think you even go higher, though. I would think at least probably 6.3 cents. So let's just summarize that, because some people have a hard time, right? I feel like I'm clear, and I know I throw out a bunch of numbers, but I make it clear as to what my actual opinion is. I'll be like, oh, hold on, actually this, right? That doesn't mean that they're all considerable targets, right? I hope that I'm being clear in saying that 6.3 cents to 21 cents is where this next move by the end of July will take you. I'm leaning more toward the 6.3 to 11 cent area. I hope that's clear. You could go higher, you could stop at lower prices, but that's my opinion. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. As far as, if you're wondering what's going to happen today or tomorrow, I would say wait. If you're looking to buy this, I would just say wait. It's probably not a good time to buy right now, obviously. You'll probably pull back and find support around just below 1 cent would be my guess, but time will tell. And again, if you come all the way back down, that's okay. You're going to be fine. You're totally going to be fine. I got nothing else for you guys, though. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. All right, take care. Bye-bye.